Hi, hello. So I've been doing a short trial with Asante's Snap insulin pump. I've been wearing it for about 10 days, and I'm down to my last pump body, which means it's the last set change I can do with this one. So I thought I would record that so you can see just how super easy it is to do them. It's one of my favorite things about the pump. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm also going to talk really quietly because my daughter is sleeping and nap time is the only time I can get this done. So here we go. Okay, so here I am, and you can just ignore my daughter's high chair. Okay, so here's the pump. I'm going to take it out of the waist clip thing. There's two parts to this. There's the controller, which is the part with all the buttons and the screen that is like the permanent part. And then the back of it is called a pump body, and that's what you change out every time you run out of insulin. You'll probably also hear my dog in the background, so that's fun. Okay, so there's this button that you press, and then the two parts slide apart, and you can probably hear it beeping. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see it. Okay. It just says the pump body is disconnected. So that way, I guess if it would accidentally become dislodged, you would know. But okay, so this I don't need to keep any of this because you get a whole new one of these each time you do a set change. This has a battery in it, and then it has your insulin cartridge in there. So to do a set change, super easy. You only need, I guess you really only need like 3 things. Okay, so this is the pump body, and then I have an infusion set that has the tubing, and then I have my cartridge of Humalog insulin. I'm going to take this out, take this out of the packaging, take this packaging off. So much packaging. Isn't diabetes wasteful? There's so much stuff. Okay. So, the way you do this, there's this little white tab, and I don't know, it's just so cool that this is so quick, because usually with, like, I use an Animus pump normally, and there's so many steps, like from getting the insulin to the vial and getting all the air bubbles out and that kind of stuff, and there's really like none of that with this, which is really cool. So, okay, so here's my new pump body. This is the insulin cartridge, and you just kind of shove it down there, and the CDE that trained me told me you can't really press too hard, like there's a safety mechanism, so you can see how that's in there. So that was step 1, was putting the insulin cartridge in there. Step 2, I can unwind some of this tubing. Okay, so you're probably not going to be able to see, but there's a little notch on here, and then there's like a little notch on here, so you just kind of line them up. And you want to do this with the pump body facing straight up. But I want you, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, I'll leave it over here. But one of the cool things is auto prime. So like this is step 2, is just connecting the tubing. Watch what happens when I do that. Okay, now the tubing's on. Can you see the little, yeah, it primed itself. How cool is that? You don't have to do any of that rewinding or priming or any of that. So now, like, this is all done. So all I really have to do is snap this back together. And it says pump body connected. And I hit OK. And exit to go back to the main menu. And the other cool thing, you can't see the screen, so I'll just have to read it to you, but it tells me how much basal insulin I missed while I was doing all of that. So that was the super easy cartridge change with the Snap.